Greetings.
Hi guys.
My name's A, as you know.
And my name's AJ.
And we really should change our name to the kind of serious kids for this video, because this is a very serious topic and we have some very serious, strong views.
Yeah, I'm just saying, well,
on this topic.
like we're sort of changing it up because our aim really with other videos is
Make
to
people laugh.
make you lot laugh. And if we do that, we're glad. If we don't, then we're sorry, I guess. But well, we just thought we'd do something different today, not prove, but just to show that we're not just doing sort of all funny videos. We thought that we'd have a little serious part of us.
Yeah, so you guys know the serious part of us.
Yeah.
And now, this video is inspired by the Teens React episode on the Amanda Todd video. It's more about the Amanda Todd video itself.
If you don't know what it is,
we'll link it in the description.
Yeah.
You should know what it is, because it's unless you've been living under a rock.
Yeah. Should we tell them just in case?
Yeah.
Right.
You go over the points.
All right. We'll just start a few key points. Well, she got blackmailed. I think she flashed, and then people sort of like screenshotted it or saved it or something.
Sent it around.
Yeah, they sent it to everyone in her school, and she's got bullied for a long time. Then she moved school, and the bullying just carried on. It probably shouldn't, to be honest. Well, not probably. It definitely shouldn't.
It really shouldn't.
And so her moving to a different school, like it might have helped her a tiny bit, but it carried on.
Yeah.
So
it just ruined her life. Really.
yeah, and she got beat up by this other girl, and then after that she got found in a ditch by her dad, which is horrible. She drank bleach, but the doctors got it out of her, I think. And people were saying like, "Oh, you should have drunk a different bleach," which is horrible, really. Like, I shouldn't really be saying that to people, but obviously people they were just evil. And yeah, she ended up killing herself. I think she hung herself. I'm not quite sure. They don't really tell you how they.
Yeah.
It's mainly about the story, not just how method.
Yeah. And we have very strong views, as we expressed on Xbox Live. Which
we didn't really know how what strong views we had about it before.
But to be honest, Xbox Live has got a lot of us to do with this videos, because we wouldn't have done any videos if it wasn't for Xbox Live.
No, we wouldn't. We were just sort of talking about it, and we didn't know our views on suicide and how they were sort of like really alike as well.
Yeah,
and we had really strong views on it. Yeah, but we just thought we'd sort of all them views and just put it into a video. So we like sort of telling you lot how we sort of feel about it and our views on it, I guess.
I'm going to open up with a quote from Philip DeFranco, who's a fellow YouTuber.
Very good.
Very good quote. Very smart guy here. And the quote goes like this. It goes, "Suicide is a permanent solution to a temporary problem." And I don't think it could be any more true.
No, that literally sums suicide up in just that quote. Because all of it sums it up.
Suicide is a thing which I also agree with Philip DeFranco, which he said in one of his last videos, that suicide should be something only the people who really do have no way out, like people who are terminally ill, who are going to die anyways.
Yeah.
Might as well just end the pain, or who are in serious pain.
Yeah, they're like the suffering. But it's just people, like, if people think their life's that bad, because a lot of people like say how their life is really bad and awful, and they hate it, and they don't want to live anymore.
Sorry to break it to you, life isn't that bad. Look at this Amanda Todd video. I bet you've never had bullying that bad before.
You think
Amanda
your
Todd,
life is not even that bad after watching this video.
And even in my opinion, Amanda Todd shouldn't have killed herself.
Nah, she shouldn't.
I think it was kind of a stupid thing to do, really.
But it's just, I guess it's because it got to that far. But I mean, you can understand why she did it. But I think, to be honest, it wasn't going to go on forever. It might seem like it went on for a long time, but she's not going to get bullied forever, to be honest.
Yeah, because like, look at her. She was good looking.
Yeah, she was.
She's the sort of person where you think she'll be the most popular person in school.
But that's just horrible, really. Like all these people,
one mistake and people just come back and bite you in the arse.
That's pretty much what happened.
Yeah, and we're just going to express our views on the whole bullying situation, the video itself, and suicide, really.
Yeah. Now,
for me, we're going to start off with the Amanda Todd.
Yeah.
Amanda Todd, I don't think she should have killed herself. I think it was because people who it could have been worse, really.
Yeah, it could have been.
I might sound a little dark with some of my views today, but it could have been worse. She could have had it worse.
Definitely.
And like children all over the place are killing themselves because people are bullying them for being ugly. People are like bullying them for being gay, and they're like people who aren't even like old enough to come out. People are like 14, 13. And they're like,
it's ridiculous. People like call them gay or like
gay, and
if people are camp or something. Yeah.
People who kill themselves for being ugly.
But
Because
it's
people
like,
bullying them for
people
saying
just
they're
think
ugly.
that there's no hope, but there's
Yeah.
always hope, to be honest.
And
I mean,
which is true, because one of these people said it in this I think it might have been Alex. One of the people said it in the Amanda Todd video that children kill themselves, teenagers kill themselves every day basically, all around the world. But just because she made a video, everyone starts to give a shit.
that is true, actually.
That is true.
Because, like, I mean, if she didn't make a video, well, to be honest, if she didn't make a video in the first place, then nobody would have known
We
about
probably
it.
wouldn't be talking about that right
But
now.
it's, I mean,
Which to me, I think it was a good thing that she made a video before she passed, because the video really did open people's people's minds
it did,
and stuff,
it did.
and it kind of made bullying like a serious issue.
Yeah, people.
I think
Not that
bullying-
people didn't care about it before, but people care about it a lot more after that video got released.
Now, what I'm going to say might offend some Americans. I don't think she was American. I think she was Canadian. But what I'm going to say basically stems from the same thing. They're basically around the same thing, basically. I said basically like 8 times in that sentence. I do apologise. Bullying in America seems to be a lot worse than bullying in England. Because bullying in England...
We're not sort of targeting America, but I
Yeah.
remember seeing this comment on YouTube once. Sorry, Americans, but it is true. But they said that it was something about schools they were like in high school, talking about how bullying happens in high school. But this girl was like, I never got bullied in high school, so she goes, I don't think it's high school, I think it's America. Which, it can be true, but bullying does happen like everywhere around the world. But it does happen a lot in America, especially like teenagers getting bullied.
Because if you think about it, all comedy films at the end of like the 20th century were all about bullying. Like American Pie, I'm pretty sure they got bullied in that.
Yeah.
All them
Billy
kind of like
Madison,
jock films and
like
stuff.
that, yeah.
People got bullied in that. It was kind of like a big thing for America, and but in England we never really had that bullying phase.
No, we didn't.
In England, bullying doesn't really happen that much in our school.
No.
To be honest, and I think it's just America, how the media is like shoved what perfect imagery of people should be like.
Yeah. Another thing we were going to talk about is public suicide, which me and Lee think it's so selfish.
That is disgusting. How people, I know you might be depressed. I know you might think there's another way out, but come on, in public,
Do it in your own home. Do it in
your
public.
own home. I have no sympathy for you if you're going to jump off a building, jump in front of a train.
People see that. That literally can ruin
That
someone's life.
scars people's
If people
minds.
see that, they're gonna.
Like if a little kid sees that and he's like 10 or 11 or something like that, and he sees that, he's never gonna be able to get that image out of his head.
Yeah.
Or like someone jumping in front of a train or someone just jumping off a building.
No,
He'll never
not.
get that out of his mind, and you
No.
just ruin his life when you should just. If you really
it's
think
selfish.
there's no way out.
It's selfish.
For
I
one,
think
killing yourself
also
shouldn't really
it's-
come across your mind because
No.
your life really isn't that bad. There are people out there with worse life than you.
Yeah. I mean, if you feel that way, then we're not exactly saying, oh, it's your fault, you shouldn't feel like that. To be honest, we're not saying we're gonna sort of stop people from committing suicide or feeling like suicidal. We're just saying, like, we're just sort of getting our views out there.
Yeah.
Like, sort of telling you lot about
I
it.
think if you're suicidal or anything about suicide, just don't do it.
No.
Because trust me, things do get better. Like Amanda Todd, someone made a really good point in the Teens React video, which I will reference pretty much all the time in this video.
Yeah.
They said that she killed herself because she was like our age, wasn't she? Around
Yeah,
that?
she was, yeah.
Like 15, 16. And that's all she knew. She didn't know what happens afterwards. That's all her life was.
It was.
She didn't know. All she knew was the 15 years that she lived, and she didn't know anything else, which is true. And I think although the bullying is just horrific, I think that this is gonna sound real bad. Because she did sleep with someone's boyfriend, and I think she knew that they were going out, but she was on holiday. So some of these things that she's done, I would understand why.
Like, you can understand why, like, things happen to her, but you can't fully understand why she got, like, bullied. She shouldn't have got bullied for it.
In my
like,
opinion,
with the pictures.
in my
I mean,
opinion,
yeah, blackmail, but
it would have been worse if she did all the pictures and like nothing happened. Like everyone acted like nothing happened.
yeah,
That probably would have been. It would have been like weird.
yeah.
But she should have got a little bit of stick for that.
You can understand. Yeah,
She should have got like 80% less stick than what she got.
you can
Like,
understand why
if I
people would do the
post-
stuff they did.
If I posted nude pictures of myself up, I would be like, I would understand that. Yeah, things are gonna.
Yeah,
Things
to be
are gonna-
honest, you know you
gonna
happen.
happen.
Like, the chances are you are gonna get a bit of stick for
tease
it.
for it. Yeah, and when she did have sex with that guy, just think about it in the girl's perspective. Like, say if he was on holiday and your girlfriend had sex with a guy who knew that you two were going out, you would want to give him a kicking, wouldn't you?
Yeah, you would. Definitely.
But to me, I think that should have ended there. When she went to a new school, it should have ended there. There should be no bullying whatsoever. The guy who carried it on should be arrested because he just killed someone.
He should. To be honest, like, the fact that he bullied her into suicide is disgusting.
And to
be honest, it's not just suicide. That can sort of be homicide in a way, because he carried it on for that long that he actually, in a way, when you think about it, he kind of forced her to kill herself. She felt she had to kill herself, all because of this guy. So that is, in a way, obviously not, like, properly homicide, but it is kind of homicide in a way. Because, like, I know she killed herself, but it's his fault. He should get arrested for it. He deserves to. Yeah.
I think she should have manslaughter.
He deserves to get arrested. It's disgusting.
For one, child pornography. I think in England the sex age is 16.
Yeah.
So even in England she wouldn't have been legal. So yeah, child pornography. I think the guy's like 32.
Is it?
I think Anonymous found him. So.
Yeah, I know the group Anonymous definitely found them. Him, sorry. I didn't know he was that old.
That's
I thought he was like her age.
No. It's disgusting. And there's people commenting on the video, which another person.
Some of the comments are disgusting.
They are fucking horrific.
They are.
They're actually horrific. Because you get people, which also someone in Teens React did point out a very good point in this. They're saying, oh yeah, I'm glad she's dead. Haha, she deserved it. And then this girl called Leah in Teens React, she said, yeah, who's going to see that? When is she going to see that?
What are they getting out of it?
What are they getting out of posting things?
To be honest, I know it sounds bad, but if the person's alive and you're bullying them, bullies are going to get something out of it. That's all bullies want, to get something out of the person, to get something out. Yeah, bullies like reactions, but nobody's going to see them comments apart from people actually on YouTube. Amanda Todd isn't going to see them. Literally over 10 million, definitely.
Before she killed herself, she was basically a nobody. I'm not trying to like offend her.
No.
She of course, she was like probably a really nice girl in there.
Yeah.
But she was probably like a nobody to everyone in the world. Like I wouldn't know her name right now.
No.
But because she posted the video and killed herself, I reckon if she was still alive today, that video would have like 1,000 views, and that is it.
Yeah.
But just because she killed herself, people start to care, being like, and what gets me, you get all these Facebook pages saying, oh, Amanda, you're a hero, you're an angel. She wasn't an angel.
She wasn't.
And she wasn't a hero. I don't see. Like, to me, Dave Grohl's my hero. He persevered with his best friend's death. That's like this guy dying, and he just persevered. And sorry if you're using
it's alright. It's a bit morbid, but it's alright.
And like, he carried on and he made a success of himself twice. Yeah. That is a guy who's a hero, not someone who got bullied and then killed himself. That shouldn't really be a hero. Like, I bet she's a nice girl. I've got no qualms over her. No. I don't think she should be dead right now. I think she should still be alive. Yeah, we just want to say, like, thanks for watching the video. Yeah. I hope people didn't get this the wrong way. Yeah, we don't want to like offend people. We're not trying to offend people. We have strong views. I've been Lee. I've been AJ. This has been a serious video. Peace. See you later, guys.